The worst tournament in wrestling history, the WWF Wrestling Classic, which took place in Chicago prior to WrestleMania 2.
Congratulations to the Chicago.
Surely there's been worse tournaments, but the magnitude of this event and how all the matches play out makes it the cream of the crop to me. Shout out Bob Orton. They're even drawing names out of a highly prestigious fishbowl. Match 1 lasts all of maybe 3.5 minutes and ends with a suplex countered into what some may call a DDT, followed by the old kick out at 3 finish. We're off to a hot start. Dynamite Kid's here, and it's over in 5 seconds as the Kid himself obliterates SmackDown Here Comes the Pain legend Nikolai Volkov with a top rope dropkick mid-hate speech. Macho Man's in the back talking about endurance and like that matters when these matches are literally on fast forward. He then comes out for his first contest, which ends via the goofiest pin I've ever seen in under 3 minutes. Steamboat and Davey Boy Smith are up next. Surely this is the opening round barn burner the crowd has been waiting for?
This is a long way from being over.
Nope. Davey Boy hits his dick and the ref declares Ricky the winner in, you guessed it, 3 minutes? I have no fucking clue what is going on. The star of the show, JYD, arrives for his first match. He puts Iron Sheik away with a headbutt in the longest match yet. It almost reached the 4-minute mark. This tournament has everybody. Even Terry Funk is a bounty hunter who says he's winning the whole thing before spitting tobacco all over the camera. Maybe he'll have a strong showing. Funker meets Moondog Spada, the hit tag team The Moondogs, and pitches for the two to leave the ring and make the match a draw. Even though the rules establish that a draw means neither competitor advances, Spot obliges. He's just happy to be here. The match begins and immediately ends after Terry's big idea backfires and makes him lose by countout. Even in victory, Spot looks as confused as me, but a W is a W. Randy Orton's dad closes out the opening round with Paul Orndorff in a match that went longer than the others, but still ends in a disqualification when Cowboy Bob smacks Mr. Wonderful with his cast. We all know the WrestleMania 3 match between the Dragon and Macho Man. I wonder what they'll pull out for the Wrestling Classic. It was 3 minutes. The Abomination coming up, featuring our boy Spot and JYD, won the first ever Wrestling Observer negative 5-star match award, and boy does it deserve it. The match ends in like 15 seconds after Junkyard Dog hits a couple headbutts and counts his own pin. Yeah, no referee in sight. Everyone's just cool with it. Dare I say again, I have no idea what is happening. Now, Mr. Wonderful and IC Champ Tito actually have a near 10-minute match, but the result is both dudes being counted out, so they're gone from the tournament. This means the semifinal round only has one match, while Dog gets a pass straight to the finals. I know this video is about the tournament itself, but right before the final 2 matches, they just stuffed in Hogan versus Piper for the world title, which also couldn't even end properly because Randy Orton's dad's cast caused yet another DQ. A little bit of trash hits the ring, and my only thought is, how is there not more? Just shy of 5 minutes into the semifinal, and it comes to a close when Macho Man cradles Dynamite Kid after getting superplexed. I mean, it was short, but at least we got a proper pinfall. The main event cooldown was a giveaway for a Rolls Royce. I'm not kidding. Bring this back immediately, TKO. Will the Wrestling Classic culminate in a matchup of classic proportions or more f***ery? Let's find out. Macho Man Randy Savage comes out limping. Good sign. The bell rings after Macho Man bails to the floor and starts stalling. He grabs some chairs and ends up throwing one, but JYD turns into a night shift Waffle House employee before going full-blown Sandman, bashing the chair into his dome piece. Now we're cooking. After getting his ass kicked and his lower back worked, Savage gets the upper hand. Some axe handles later, Macho Man grabs another chair and whacks JYD with it right in front of the referee, who doesn't disqualify Savage for some reason. Even the commentators are confused. The Wrestling Classic, everybody. Dog makes a comeback, then everything comes to a screeching halt at the 10-minute mark by none other than Countout. Yep, the entire night ends like this. Randy Savage couldn't even lay down for the finals. Crowd goes mild as Junkyard Dog is declared the winner, and some more trash is thrown. Vince and this creepy guy who's been trying to bang this girl beside him all night send us home by completely ignoring the action and going right back to talking about the Rolls Royce. They thank everyone for watching the inaugural Wrestling Classic, and I'm sure you can tell or see why they never had another.